Getting towards the last few levels now. It's a nice bear in a hell down there. There's a gun for every occasion. That looks lovely. I've got Counselor Swan's PDF. Should have access to everything. Thought those barrels had done more damage to him. Otherwise I would have just checked the cube at him. Oh well. Teleporting enemies are so stupid. Oh. Let's make sure everything's loaded. Good grief. Hope they remember to stack the candles right. Richard Davis.
This is the Scientific Journal of Dr. Richard Davis, dated August 8, 2145. We've just broken through to a new chamber, and I think I found the map alluded to on one of the tablets. The artifact is constructed into the ceiling, and it is a magnificent find. It appears to be made of some crystalline material, and even after all this time, there is still a mystery set. The markings on it were strangely familiar when I first observed it, and after digitizing it and analyzing it, I'm certain this is a map of our space. It seems to show a connection between Mars and Earth. My current working theory is that the last survivors used the teleportation technology to escape to Earth. The ramifications of this are overwhelming. This may end up proving that we are actually descendants of this race, and what we are exploring is our own history. I'm going to report my findings as soon as we finish the excavation, and they should show up in corporate within a few days. These are truly exciting times. Log out.
Sorry, Gwen. This doesn't look very friendly. Quick save. No, it's a series of tubes. Oh, here we go. This is a nice little bit of trivia here. Or just kind of fun.
And how, faced with impossible odds.
Whoa!
Was captured and placed in the artifact we now refer to as the soul. This device was wielded by their
Alright, this right here?
And with it he banished the
This is actually the cover to the original Doom
Our
game.
researchers are still analyzing a recently found hidden section of the
What I like though is they
related fragments.
kind of cut his head off so you can't tell it's him, and they put the soul cube in his hand. And the story goes that they had like a hero that used the soul cube to defeat the demons the first time. So I guess they're kind of alluding to the fact that the original Doom guy was him.
Our assumption is that time has
Just kind of fun.
all but what we now see.
But go ahead and find that picture.
In both archaeological discovery and
Check it out.
analysis. The UAC is proud to showcase the latest findings on 4 unique and fascinating artifacts.
And it shows everybody gets sucked into the cube.
Discovered in the dig site under what
Demons.
has become known as Site 3. Subsequent examination of the surrounding
And then I guess this is the
area
hero.
and carbon dating of the tablets brought UAC.
The little video that they show for this section is pretty fun.
Are you sure you killed
Oh!
What? You have the soul cube, just like in the carvings I've been researching. If I'm correct, that cube is our only chance to stop this. No time to explain now. You need to get to the caverns quickly. Take my PDA. It's right there on the desk. It's got security codes for the area, and my research logs on it. It'll help. I can't go with you. I need to finish my work here. Good luck.
Alright. I actually like the little video disc thing for this one.
This is Dr. Pierce Rogers, lead archaeologist currently stationed on Mars. As the preliminary reports have suggested, we have made some amazing discoveries here on Mars. Life on Mars has long been theorized, but we never imagined anything like this. The initial chamber was discovered in 2115. It leads into what is now known as Site 1. Site 1 is the largest of the sites, and we are still actively working there. It is made up of a series of chambers and connecting tunnels, all of which are covered in glyphs and symbols. Using the UAC pattern processor, we have finally been able to understand some of the glyphs, and from them, here is what we have learned. The ancient people looked like us, at least to the extent that they were bipedal and were similar in shape and size. Their level of technology was astounding. For instance, the glyphs at each site were carved into the rock by some sort of machine, and each one is precisely cut from the stone. It far exceeds the precision of anything we can do. They had a social structure that seemed very aristocratic, with a lot of emphasis on social stature and structure. Site 2 is a much smaller set of chambers, mostly containing burial sites, temples, and various amounts of individual artifacts. This site has been photographed and cleared out, and all material is back on Earth for study and review. Site 3 produced our prize artifact, what we call the Soul Cube. If you have read or seen the other material, you probably know that this once grand civilization was attacked by some unknown force. And if we can believe what is written in stone, they sacrificed most of their society to drive the invaders back. There are additional reports filed on the Soul Cube with Central Administration. We also recovered several other device-type artifacts. They are not as ornate as the Soul Cube, but each appears unique. We are still learning how to interpret all of the glyphs, and hopefully, once we have that completed, the science teams can provide more detailed information on their technology. Now, these are truly unique and special times for archaeologists.
I always liked that one. I thought that one was cool. Kind of giving you a bit of story there.
To date, there remains no evidence of any type of invasion. Findings on 4 unique and fascinating artifacts. These tablets were
Oh, that fucker, open up.
were placed in the holy burial ground.
Bandwidth limit. Fuck that. Glad to know you watched this one too. Or I should say, glad I'm part of that special trio. Free health. Alrighty, guess I'm not supposed to be here. I'm glad to hear that, Gwang. There we go. This is disgusting. I love the shotgun. I'm not even sure why I wanted to start streaming. Now that I think about it. I'm sure I got the idea from Damon or Bonus.
Cavern's entrance unlocked. Freight loader returning to station.
There we go. Yeah, that was one of the problems I always had with other streams. I never felt like I was a part of anything. So, I always try to go out of my way to make sure that everybody feels like they're a part of something. I had a lot of fun trying to find those games. I'm trying to get all the Dino Crisis games. I forget what else I had ordered. Just making sure that I had everything. Playing old school survival horror. That was a lot of fun. Supposed to be doing? I know I made the little thing. Oh, it's not this way. So the only way is this way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was watching a fighting game stream. I think Damon. I think it was when you were down. Remember, it was like they had the two big borders at the top and the bottom, and then you were looking at the two players, and then the actual game itself was on like a tiny square that was like an inch by inch. So you were looking at people playing games, and you could barely see what they were playing. It's really annoying. Alright, jump. There we go. And I understand, like, if you've got sponsors and things, but, you know, like, come on, we're watching the stream so we can watch the game. Like, I really don't care what people look like when they're playing them. Most of the time it's people with their mouths hanging open. Yeah, before you leave the stage, make sure you check everywhere. Get lots of